So we are 6 days into free agency, and Knicks fans, there's some things we need to talk about. Now, of course, this is another free agency where we don't get a big name, and Julius Randle is still on our roster. But what shocks me the most is that we have still not signed RJ Barrett to an extension. Man, I swear to God, if they don't throw a bag at RJ, somebody in that front office is getting Alright, let me chill. Before we get into that, welcome back to another video with your boy NBAADDICTTV, where we provide the latest NBA content on the tube. Before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. Now let's get straight to the video. So pretty much since July 1st, RJ has been eligible for a contract extension, and the big thing is a lot of executives around the league don't think RJ is worth the max, and that contract would look something like $185 million over 5 years at about $32 million a year. And you know what that tells me about these NBA executives? They don't watch no goddamn Knicks basketball. Also, if I'm Scott Perry and Leon Rose, we have to appreciate the guys that actually want to stay in New York. And James Dolan, we know them pockets deep, bruh. If you lose RJ Barrett for nothing, Knicks fans will never forgive you. With big names like Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant curving the Knicks like an ugly girl at the bar for that poverty franchise over in Brooklyn, just emphasizes how important it is to keep our young stars. Alright, so it's no secret that RJ had a slow start to the year, and his perimeter shooting took a major hit, from being a 40% 3-point shooter the year prior to only hitting about 34% of his threes this year. Now obviously the blame completely goes on RJ, but you could also contribute that to the Knicks' poor spacing and the Knicks offense just being dog shit overall. Not only was RJ a poor 3-point shooter, he was also one of the worst finishers around the rim. In fact, for players that took 16 shots or more, RJ had the third worst true shooting percentage, ahead of only Reggie Jackson and his teammate, of course, Julius Randle. Obviously, RJ has some work to put in this offseason, but let's not forget that on a nightly basis, RJ is tasked with guarding the opposing team's best player. Also, let me remind you that RJ is only 21 years old and averaged 20 points a game last season, making him the 15th player 21 or younger to average 20 points in the last decade. My boy ain't no scrub. He has improved every year he has been in the league, and I promise you that boy is ascending. Next year, yeah, RJ Barrett will be the best player in New York City. Yeah, I said it. What up? Scott Perry, Leon Rose, listen to me, bruh. When it's all said and done, RJ Barrett will be the best player since Patrick Ewing to put on a Knicks uniform. Not Carmelo Anthony, Patrick Ewing. You do not want to lose this young superstar. Now let's slightly shift our focus to what's expected for next season. If you haven't heard by now, yes, we signed Jalen Brunson. We have also parted ways with Alec Burks and Nerlens Noel, while also picking up a solid backup center in Isaiah Hartenstein and bringing back Mitch Robinson. So with the overall better roster, Tibbs won't feel the need to force feed Julius Randle every possession and let guys like Brunson, RJ, Obi, IQ, and Reddish really develop and come into their own. And Knicks fans, hopefully we won't need to hashtag play the kids after every goddamn game. You know what really pisses me off? That guys like Zion Williamson and John Morant are getting bags thrown at them despite being riddled with injuries. Meanwhile, my boy RJ has played 198 out of 220 games since he entered the league. But hey, I guess health don't matter, right? Man, let me know in the comments if you think RJ Barrett is worth a max contract. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next video.